Welcome, folks. My name is Lauren, and welcome to Sabbath Talk. Today, I have our wonderful guest, Pastor Griffith, and his wonderful wife, Carmen. Thank you for being our guest today.
Oh, it's our joy.
Today, I just want to talk a little bit about what happened this week. We have been truly blessed with this evangelistic series that you've been holding, The Voice of Hope. Pastor Griffith, can you tell us a little bit about The Voice of Hope and how you came to be involved in it?
Well, we received an invitation from the pastor of the church, Pastor Peter Weber, and said they were planning a spring meeting. This was back in the fall of 2015, and he asked if I'd be willing to conduct the series, and I told him I'd be honored to do that. So we began our preparation then, but it came on the invitation of the pastor and the members of the McKinney Seventh-day Adventist Church.
Well, thank you so much for accepting that invitation, because I truly personally have been blessed, and I'm sure the rest of the congregation and the community of McKinney has been blessed as well. So what is the motive behind the whole Voice of Hope series?
The whole motive, of course, is to give the clarion call of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And we wanted not only the members of the McKinney Church to be revived, but the community of McKinney to be aware of the fact that Jesus is soon to come.
Amen.
And the message of preparation for his coming is urgent, and we've given it that type of emphasis.
That's awesome. I truly have been blessed, and I have learned so much from this 3 weeks, and it has gone by so quickly. I'm so sad that it's over. But what has been your fondest part? How has this ministry changed you?
One of the things that it always excites me when we review the gospel themes, and being able to share that with the congregation is exciting in itself. But then to be able to see the expression of members and visitors who have come to the Voice of Hope Bible series, to see their expressions and to be able to hear words that I learned something new, something was brought to my attention that I hadn't thought about before, and the excitement that I saw building in the eyes and the persona of the people who came.
Sister Griffith, what has been your fondest part in this whole program?
I guess the best part of the program is not just hearing the messages, because even though I've heard them before, the Lord always provides something new for me to learn from the sermon. So it's been a privilege. But I think the best part, too, is being able to work with the members of the church, and especially Kathy and Cynthia, Pam and Carolyn. The four of us have been troopers through this last 3 weeks, and I've just been blessed by them. And then all the other folk, like you and your helpers who have come nightly with the health spots. It's just been a total blessing for me.
Well, thank you. Thank you for coming and being part of McKinney family for these 3 weeks. But this, I know you move on together, you sing while your husband is preaching, and that's such a beautiful team. But how has all this traveling affected your family dynamics?
Well, one of the things is that most of our children, of course, are now adult children. So, and now with Carmen having been retired the last couple of years, it has made it more better for us. But even with all the traveling that we do, there are special times on the weekend, especially on Sabbaths, when we are home, that all of our children live in the area with all of our grandchildren, and we all get together. And so it has served as a strength, really, over the years with our family. Even when our children were small, they would go with us, and they grew up. So they grew up around this, and it just drew our family closer together.
Plus, I like going.
That's awesome.
I like getting up and going, and I've always told my husband, whither thou goest, I will go. And so whenever he says we're going to do a meeting, I say, let's go. So I enjoy moving around. I do.
That's awesome. That sounds like you're in the best season of your life right now, where you can actually be free to do the Lord's will. So where does this lead us from here? What is your next plan?
Well, currently we serve as the Executive Secretary and Director of Family Ministries for the Southwestern Union Conference of Seventh-day Adventists that's headquartered in Burleson, Texas. And so we operate in 5 states, and our next gathering is, or a meeting such as this will be in September, when we'll be conducting a similar meeting in the city of Albuquerque, New Mexico. And then with our family ministries activities, we have upcoming marriage retreats and family weekends coming up throughout the entire 5 states of New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana. That's our territory.
Excellent. That's so we can look forward to seeing you in the family ministries. But back to the Voice of Hope, how can somebody join or get involved in this?
Well, in terms of follow-up, the best way to get involved with the Voice of Hope continual series is association with the McKinney Seventh-day Adventist Church. Pastor Weber will be continuing the series for another week, beginning tonight on the night of the 23rd and going all the way through next Sabbath with it. So we invite the community as well as the church members to support that in this last week, and we know that God will be well pleased.
Well, thank you so much. Again, thank you for the wonderful time that you have shared with us. We really appreciate it. And we just wish you well in the next trip, and I'm sure we're going to meet again. So, folks, you have heard this. If you want to get involved in the Voice of Hope, you need to contact Pastor Weber with the McKinney Seventh-day Adventist Church. Thank you.